Hello, kindergartners. I am excited to share this text with you. It is called February Celebration, and it has a punctuation mark there at the end of it, which is an exclamation point. So when we say it with more enthusiasm. February Celebration. Now, today's text gives information about President's Day. As you listen, I want you to think about what you already know about presidents and President's Day to help you understand the text. For example, I know that recently we had a presidential election because I voted. And our new president in January is going to be Joe Biden. Now, I also know from my background knowledge is when I went to college, I wrote a paper about John F. Kennedy. So I know a little bit about him also. So after this lesson, I want you to share something about what you know about presidents and President's Day. All right, let's read it. February Celebration. In February, we celebrate President's Day. This holiday began long ago. It was started to remember George Washington's birthday. He was our first president. And there's a picture here, an illustration of George Washington. Today, the holiday celebrates all of our nation's presidents. We use the day to honor and thank all of them, past and present. What do we do? Many people have patriotic parades. Some host presidential reenactments. Others make cherry pie in honor of George Washington's cherry tree. Most kids also have the day off from school. It's a great day to grab a book and read about our country's past leaders. All right, now, boys and girls, I'm going to read the text a second time. And I, again, want you to be thinking about what do you already know about a president. And when I read this time, I want you to watch me as I move my arrow. When we read, boys and girls, we go from left to right and then top to bottom. Notice that when I come to the end of a row, end of the line, I sweep back to the beginning of the line below it. Then I read that line, and then at the end of that line, I sweep again back to the beginning to the next row below. And it keeps going like that. So when you read a story with someone, maybe try using your finger, and you are going to move it from left to right and then sweep down to the next row and go left to right. That is how we read. Now, I also want you to notice when I read it the next time, I have some special words highlighted in this text. These are the high frequency words that we have learned so far, and I highlighted them because I want you to pay attention to them, because I bet you can read some of them. All right, I'm going to read it one more time. Listen carefully. February Celebration. In February, we celebrate President's Day. This holiday began long ago. It was started to remember George Washington's birthday. He was our first president. Today, the holiday celebrates all of our nation's presidents. We use the day to honor and thank all of them, past and present. What do we do? Many people have patriotic parades. Some host presidential reenactments. Others make cherry pie in honor of George Washington's cherry tree. Most kids also have the day off from school. It's a great day to grab a book and read about our country's past leaders. Now, the first time I said it's a great day, and the second time I said to grab a book and read about our country's past leaders. Remember, boys and girls, in the high frequency word a, you can say it a or you can say it a. Either way is correct. All right, did you hear our high frequency words? We, he, there is we 2 more times, and then we have the and a or a. So when your family is reading to you, I want you to try to do some of these things. First one, think about your background knowledge and what you know about the topic. In this case, it was presidents. The second thing, I want you to try to use your finger as you read to go left to right and then sweep down to the next row and keep going. Practice that. And the third thing is I want you to start looking for those high frequency words that we are learning, the ones you remember, and that will be good practice for you. All right, thank you, readers, for joining me with this text, and go ahead and complete the seesaw activity, and I'll see you soon.